what the fuck are them a fi safe? Tell me that them wouldn't do with them day. Them talk about me like every day. Me talk about them like not one day. You know me feel me need a key for the city. One of the gen of them know who that fit me. Kylie, if me no fuck for 2 days, could sick me. One time me never too care, but I'm picking. Nobody judge me for me things because I know for you. They never tell you no for trouble when no trouble you. Somebody couldn't tell you say I saw you.
SYO.
SYO podcast. State your opinion.
Yeah.
Fuck what the fuck are them a fi safe? Tell me that them wouldn't do with them day. Them talk about me like every day. Me talk about them like not one day. France, everybody just a follow me. Yo, me can't be one on who that day. Me have my guards up like every day. My 3 pints not go so easy. Now me feel me need a key for the city. One of the gen of them know who that fit me. Kylie, if me no fuck for 2 days, gonna sick me. One time I never too care, but I'm picking. Nobody judge me for me things because I know for you. They never tell you no for trouble when no trouble you. Somebody couldn't tell you say I saw you over. We say people here, so we turn the volume up.
All right, we unlock the city. Yo. SYO podcast here back at you.
Back at you again.
One more game. All right, here with your boy Thug.
Here with your boy Hurt.
You already know, engineer, my nigga D Way in the building.
In the building.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every week. We here.
That's right.
Today, how y'all doing, my people? Today, we got a big topic on.
We had a long day today.
It's a long day. You know, we was outside today.
It was warm in Atlanta.
Warm in Atlanta, man.
I'm sorry for you people on the West Coast is getting all that snow.
We outside Sunday, fun day. Feel me?
It felt like an old Atlanta day.
No doubt. It was definitely an old Atlanta day, man. And this is what, February, the 26th?
Yeah.
26, 27?
But it's still how it should be in Atlanta.
That's how it is, man. Atlanta,
Like,
you know, any given Sunday, it get warm.
And it get warm in Atlanta, black folk going outside.
For real, everybody outside. That shit was lit. The streets was lit.
What's the name of the park? Washington Park was off.
Washington Park, no doubt.
It was off the chain.
Y'all gotta come to Atlanta, man. Check Atlanta out. We hot out here. We be blazing. We in these streets every day. It don't matter.
Yeah, we had some good Negro fun today.
Facts. The bikes was out. Ladies was out. The sun was out. Yeah. Atlanta was outside. Believe that. But yo, we got some topics today we're gonna touch on today. Emotional men. We touching on that today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Being and operating in emotions, not operating in fact and not operating. Men should be calculated in their decision making and how they go about handling their business.
That's a fact. And we need to talk to the men, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to switch it up today. We're going to start with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get to it. That's how good it is. You know what I mean? We're going to start with it. We got our, matter of fact, hold on. We got our current events.
Yeah, we're going to do our current events.
I really want to start with this emotional shit. We got to get to it. You know what I mean?
It's
but we're going to, let's talk about this Micheal B Jordan thing with the, shorty calling him a corny, you know, corny.
He was coming from my book of pettiness. Cause I'm that.
Yeah,
petty.
Micheal B Jordan was doing petty.
I promise you, I'm that petty.
But why would you be petty? Cause shorty was calling. But see, kids are kids though. When you growing up, the nigga named Micheal B Jordan. You know what I mean? You can't play ball.
No,
not Jordan.
No, it's
kids are kids, and then you know
kids,
all the other kids.
I used to sit on the single bus and John folks, as we say in Atlanta. Some people call it doing the dozens or whatever. I used to John. I'm good at it.
No doubt.
I'm good at talking junk. But with that being said, he obviously felt some kind of way because old girl used to talk junk about him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you got to be cognizant of that. It might come around and bite you in the ass. And now he's a big player in Hollywood, and
she's interviewing him.
You interviewing, and she tried to play it like, oh no, like, yes it was.
But he gave her the time of day and took the interview though.
No,
too.
he took the interview because he knew what he was gonna do.
He was gonna be
petty. He gave. I'm telling you the look, because I've given people that look like I know you can't bullshit a bullshitter. He gave her the look like the smirk face, the mush mouth. I call it the green shirt, little white kid. Where you give somebody the yeah right look. So he gave her the yeah right look, like.
Yeah, you remember me.
Yeah.
You, remember I was the corny one.
You trying to act like we were cool. and we weren't cool.
We was
So
never
imagine somebody from school that you knew you weren't cool with, and then try to act like they cool later on in life.
When
But
you
you
not made it.
knew we weren't cool.
Hey, Shorty was like, yo, I wasn't calling you corny. She explained herself though. She said
We used to make fun of the name.
the name, yeah.
I didn't find that funny then.
But listen, if a nigga named Michael, bro
Michael B
named,
Jordan.
come on, man, Michael Jordan. Your name is Mike. Fuck the B. He probably got the B once he got.
That's my mama's fault. I can't.
Yeah,
fault my mama.
back in the days, they was calling nigga probably Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
And what you think you Michael Jordan?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can't dunk the basketball.
Exactly. You can't even play ball.
You can't even play ball.
So he
you
probably
Jordan
got.
B. Michael. I'm good at
Exactly.
it, bro. You ain't Michael
said
Jordan.
Jordan B. Michael.
You Jordan B. Michael. You know what I'm saying? You might can do a layup right fast.
Nigga stupid.
Man, but I understand. But hey man, you got to be cognizant. It might come around and bite you in your butt.
That's a bet. But at the end of the day, he took the interview. She did the interview. Now they know what it is. You know what I mean? I think Shorty, like she said, she tried to plead the case. wasn't playing you. You know what I'm saying? It was what kids do. And I said, she was like, that's what everybody else was saying.
That's the face he gave her, man. He was like, yeah, right, man. You ain't no, I'm not giving you a pass.
What he said, 5th grade or some shit?
No, it was like
12th grade?
it was like in high school.
In high school?
It was in high school.
Man, I'm sure there's a lot of people probably joined him then.
Yeah, he probably got joned out. You know, he probably was. Hey, man, it takes all types to run this world. He was probably square type, and so, you know what I'm saying? You know, he probably wasn't all that popular with the girls or whatever.
Well, he popular now with them damn girls. They love him. They love son, so he the man. I mean, when you the man like that, you get yourself in a position that you can shit on who's fucking with you on the way up. You know what I mean? That's why they say you gotta watch who you kick on the way up, because it might have to be connected to an ass that you kiss on the way down. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, prime example.
He's a big dog in the industry.
Super big dog. And she and all her friends like this dude, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, even if she don't like him, they go like, girl, you know what I mean? She ain't got nobody to stand with her on that one.
Yeah.
You played yourself.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
I ain't no fault, nigga, now. You got me fucked up.
Nah, but for real, Shorty got played and it's all good. It's all love though, Shorty. Get your face off the ground, pick it up, and let's do it again. Let's do it again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. But next topic on hand, current. You were saying something about what? Train?
Yeah, the train derailed in Ohio.
Ohio,
man.
yeah.
The governor of Ohio, the EPA director, which is a black dude, Pete Buttigieg, which is transportation secretary. These are the people that are blaming, and the government, U.S. government, is saying that the water is safe to drink there, but people are saying they have skin irritations. They're saying their reports said the rain up there is burning people's skin. There's a bunch of fish kills where like 45,000 fish have popped up, or animals, that birds are not coming around. So it's a natural disaster, but people.
So the train crashed in the water?
No. So the train crashed and it burned off this chloride dioxide. I don't know the exact chemical, but it's a chemical that you make plastics with, PVC pipe. And they actually banned this stuff in California. So you can't even ship this stuff to California, period. It's the stuff that makes PVC pipes. Okay. But if it gets to a certain degree, you got to keep it at a certain temperature. And if it gets above that temperature, it could explode. So instead of it exploding, they burned it off. So when they did that, it went to the waste. It went into the water, the water in the ground. Mm-hmm.
So shit is contaminated.
Right, but they up there drinking and taking pictures and like it's all good.
There's no cases of nobody being sick or nothing.
Shouldn't me. They done set up a whole clinic up there. Norfolk Southern, which is the company, the rail company, they've set up a fund which is nothing, a drop in a bucket of $1 million. But Norfolk Southern made $20 billion profit last year. So they're a huge company. But they're telling people to drink the water, and they're asking the CEO, they had a town hall on CNN last week, they're asking the CEO to live over there while they're cleaning this stuff up. And he's like, oh yeah, I live, but he ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying?
But even if he live over there, he got enough money to fly water in and fly whatever he wanted. So it doesn't matter where he live. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the end
He
of the
can
day.
bathe in bottled water.
So that's what I'm saying. The people that's being affected by it is being affected by it directly from whatever had spilled or what happened, or is it because if they got hit or whatever like that? They
They're
setting
saying
up for
the
people
rate-
that
they're
got
saying
hit.
because of they're having skin irritations. They can feel it in their throat. They,
Oh, it's from that. It's from the chemical.
It's from the chemicals. The fish kills. They're saying it's from the chemicals in the EPA director, black man, and the transportation secretary, which he says this is not doesn't fall under his domain. They're saying there's nothing they can do, but it's perfectly fine to drink the water. So you have people like Erin Brockovich, which is she's not an attorney, but she's a rights advocate for people that get natural disasters. You know the movie, Erin Brockovich. So she's going over there, and you know what I'm saying, you have activists going over there because people are getting sick. You know what I'm saying? And the U.S. government telling, oh, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. But people are getting sick quickly. So
Shit.
it's what, and then the crazy part about it, they got a movie called White Noise, right? And the movie White Noise is, guess where it's based at? The same place.
Ohio.
No, the same town in Ohio where they had this train accident, this derailment. The
So you saying
same
it's not a
place.
coincidence?
Hey, man.
You know, man, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in shit that
Look
gotta
up
happen at
if
the
you
same
guys know
time.
about the train derailment, look up the movie White Noise. It's in the same Germantown or wherever this place is in Ohio. It's the same town in the movie. But the movie was based in 1986.
So we're all the black activists that it's not just black activists, just the activists in general
Like
coming out there.
I mean, they're probably up there, but
FEMA.
You going up against the U.S. government.
So they don't consider it a natural disaster at this point.
They do. They're like anything in America, just like 9/11, how they implemented TSA after 9/11. The U.S. government is usually reactionary. They're not proactive. It's just like obesity in America. Everybody knows it's a terrible problem. 45 million people have diabetes in America. That's a serious problem. So, but we're not doing anything about it. We're waiting for the effects of that to figure it out. We're reactionary people. We're reactionary government. We worry about terrorism after some shit done went wrong.
Yeah, but in this situation, it's an accident. We couldn't do nothing about it because we didn't know what's happening.
Yes, we could. Yes, we could.
How could you
Because
prevent an accident? That's why it's called an accident.
Regulations is just like if you had, God forbid, plane crashes or something like that, they would be doing something about it. You understand what I'm saying? They wouldn't wait till after the, you know what I'm saying? Like there's something. Okay, you see how they were talking about the sick days for the railroad workers about a month ago, and they wanted the sick days. Mm-hmm. This is an effect of that. You understand? When you got overworked workers and they're not getting proper sick time off, you understand what I'm saying? Then they're fatigued. And then what do fatigued workers do? Have accidents.
So that's the question. What was the reason why this happened? What was the accident? What was the
Either probably fatigue or probably.
I'm saying, was it like a derailment?
Yeah, it was a derailment. So either fatigue or equipment failure, or it
Exactly.
could be both.
It could be both. Exactly.
Yeah,
So
it could be
we
both.
can't just pinpoint what exactly say it was because they tired from working. Because if they that tired, then you know what I'm
It was
saying.
probably faulty equipment. You know, knowing companies and how companies do.
Yeah,
I've seen a derailment here recently in Atlanta when I was dropping off some recycled glass right here off of Washington Road. Mm-hmm. And it's not really hard. I mean, it hit a truck, but it's not really hard to take them things up off the track. But they got equipment to get that stuff right back on the
Shit,
track.
hitting the truck is enough. You don't think?
Yeah, it's enough, but that train is like, that shit is big. It's heavy as hell. And they took that thing right up off the tracks. And
Right.
it was just a truck is a truck. But it was not like a
So
big
this
truck.
one in Ohio didn't hit anything.
No, they're not. According to the video, what I've seen, it was just going at a certain speed, and it, you know how a train be bumping up and down, and it came up off the tracks.
Shit. Well, shit happens, man. It's an accident. That's how I look at it.
Right.
And if it's a conspiracy, that's something that's gonna be above our pay grade for now to find out. We ain't gonna find out till after the fact.
Right.
But as far as helping the survivors out or the people that's affected by it.
Because they have to drink bottled water. They can't even take baths.
But I don't understand how FEMA's not there. FEMA got to be there because if this happens, it's called a natural disaster.
Yeah, but
that's when they react. That's what FEMA is. FEMA's reactive. That's what they have it there for shit that happens. Then they react to it. So at this point, FEMA should be involved.
Right.
Yeah. It is what it is. But you know how it is. SYO. Talk about these topics first. Get them out the way.
Get them out the way.
Get them out the way.
Micheal B Jorden with hurt level pettiness.
Hurt want to be petty. He think it's
I promise y'all been on her ass.
Sometimes some of that shit though, you just gotta let go though.
True enough, but don't try to play me like I got a flower pot, on my head, like I'm some type of clown.
No, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Me?
Well, am I here for your entertainment, like my boy Joe Pesci say? Am I here to entertain you?
But what I'm saying, if he made it like how he made it, right? If I made it like how he made it, right? And I see somebody like that from 11th grade, 12th grade, 10th grade, not college now. This is all high school shit. I mean, we all immature and young, dumb, and full of cum. Now, I see a girl like that, unless it was a girl that I was pursuing and I liked her so much, and she played me like that, then I could probably see myself getting a little revenge, like, I got your ass now.
How Micheal B Jorden is 30?
It don't matter. It's 30, so what? That's gotta be like about 15 years ago. That's half my life ago. If I was like pursuing you like that and you played me and I felt let me down like the movies and shit, okay. Right. If it was just somebody like one of the people that's in my classes or whatever that used to tease me and all that, and it's a girl, I'm gonna look at you like, yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's bygones be bygones. It's all look at me and look at you. Right. I don't have time to be like, remember me? I ain't got time for that shit. You passed that. You This night is about you. And she's here.
He was at her premiere,
exactly. Premiere, so you already won already. Yeah. That's how I look at it. So
he came on, he was entertaining her, but he was like,
but
waiting on this.
That's gonna kick it to the next subject about emotional men.
Yeah.
We be right back at you because we gotta switch up some shit. Goddamn, we about to come back in that emotional men shit. It's about to be hard.
You can't wait to talk about emotional.
I can't wait.
His phone gonna be ringing later on.
So now we're gonna go into this emotional men topic. That's the main topic for the night. So the ladies, y'all know y'all be thinking we always talking about y'all. Nah, this is about everything. This is called state your opinion, right? And we have an opinion on everything. Okay? On everybody. So, and we're not gonna be biased by this. So tonight, we're gonna talk about men. Emotional men.
Men operating emotionally.
Men operating emotionally. You know what I mean? Because we are men. Men are not supposed to operate emotionally, right? Because when a man operate off of his emotions, he will.
That's not a masculine trait.
And he will explode. All right? And when a man explodes, it's disaster, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of explosion from a woman.
You have to be measured and controlled in your emotions.
Correct.
Even if you might be in your emotions, you have to be measured and controlled.
And control and how you display it, how you deal with it, right? So if you don't hold that control, you could lose everything and everyone around you. You feel me?
That's right.
Like a woman emotional explosion kind of is directed to the person she is really exploding with. You feel me? It's kind of like they explode with people they kind of love. You know what I'm saying? They all connected to. A man explosion is to the world. Right. You know what I'm trying to say? They'll explode against the people they don't know, they don't like.
Like I said, man,
it don't matter. They're gonna
got to be calculated. A man will say, I think this way, I think that way. A woman will say, you got to pay attention to it. A woman will 9 times out of 10 be like, oh, I feel that you need to treat me this way. I feel that these are the things we need to do. Because women operate in feelings. Men operate in fact.
Correct. But men operate in feelings too, though. That's why that's why we talking about this.
I think you can't operate overly in emotions. You got to operate in facts as a man, because if you make the wrong move, it could be disastrous, like you say.
Correct. Men operate in feelings too. A lot of times we move by feelings, right? When a person, there's niggas out here that's doing shit, some real shit off of feelings. You know what I'm saying? That's how even gangsters move. Like a certain disrespect to a dude is gonna be like, nah, I can't take that. That's a feeling. That's emotional, which is a feeling, right?
But before he makes a move, talking about gangster shit, he gonna think about what the consequences, repercussions behind that. Because if I
Exactly.
make the wrong move based off emotions, it can bring my whole operation to a close.
Exactly. It's not about the feeling. It's about the act of the
What's
thing. That's
going
what
on
I'm saying.
afterwards.
Exactly. So you could go through some emotions because we're human, men and women. You feel me? And so you're gonna go by a lot of shit is moved to how some person make you feel. No matter how y'all think about it, when somebody's violated or what shit, you do shit because it feels good. I'm gonna go over here because I feel comfortable. I'm gonna fuck with her because I like how she makes me feel. It's about feeling. A lot of shit is like that. But we don't speak on that because we try not to act on our feelings. You feel what I'm saying? But we feel it. A woman would more likely try to act on how she feels. So that's the difference. When you start acting on how you feel, that's when you're moving emotional as a man, and that is detrimental to a man's because a woman could be in her feelings and swing and hit you, and it just be this. And if you do the same thing as a man and swing and hit her as hard as mad as she was, you would knock her out and probably kill her. So that's why your blows are way different. So you got to know how to throw them, bro.
And then, okay, let's think beyond that. You fuck around and mess up, right? Then you gonna go to jail. Then you gonna lose what you have. Then you ain't gonna be able to make money because you operated in emotion.
Correct.
And as a man, you can't afford to. Sometimes I understand that, but sometimes you cannot afford to operate in emotion.
Exactly. For the most part, you're not supposed to because it doesn't do anything for the final part. Exactly. Yeah. Now you can act emotional and get away with some shit. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean it was right. No matter how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us men, there's a lot of dudes right now in jail off of emotional fucking problems, bro. They was emotional. They snapped with their baby mama. They snapped with their wife. They snapped with their job because they couldn't do this, and they had to.
I feel this nigga disrespected me, nigga. I
don't like how this nigga looked at me and shit. Nigga stepped on the shoe. He's fucking. That's all emotions, my dude.
You tricked yourself off.
Exactly. That's all emotions, and y'all niggas is acting on that and causing you losing your life. You're losing your messing up your own kid's life, your family life, the other person's life. You done ran into a whole, killed 3 people. Now you got 3 families fucked up. The city messed up, all because your ass got emotional. This is happening every day. It's just that some dudes is getting the extreme of the shit, like going that far, and some dudes is doing.
Why is this generation of men operating in this particular?
Because they're raised by women. Period. So when they're all raised by women, and that's what they see. That's what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
Most of these dudes right now, they walk in a room and the nigga don't speak to them. Yo, they ain't they feelings. That nigga they act like he don't want to talk to me. That's bitch shit.
Yeah.
No problem. No, my bad, ladies. That's women shit. I'm gonna stop that bitch stuff. It's not good. That's women thing. You know what I'm saying? So you should never.
As Big Bank say. That's whole shit, man.
For real, you shouldn't want to be. You shouldn't want to be that acknowledged by a dude. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be acknowledged by that dude, walk up to that dude and say, "What up, my G?" Why you want a man to come to you first? That's woman shit. That's what women do. And that hold on. You got these dudes. That's what they see. They see mama and them do it. They raised with mama. Mama caught them on the hip. Bring them to the hairdresser and all this shit. Watch how they do. They walk in the room and like, watch this bitch. She gonna come in, ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. See what I'm talking about? She didn't have no fucking back. I don't fuck with that bitch. This same dude's gonna learn that shit and grow up like that and be like, yo, nigga came through yesterday and say what up to me. Nigga, what the fuck you talking? I was right there with you. Why didn't you say what up to me? We did. Like, it's a lot of women mentality being done out here, bro.
And it's been, I think, since the 90s to now, it's gotten way worse. Men were the quiet, silent type. They weren't overly emotional. They were more calculated and measured in their thoughts. But we have we have men that have been raised by women, and they have taken on female traits.
That's the big problem, man. A lot of these men want to be loved, they want to be cared for, or want to be checked on by another man. Like, bro, niggas don't love me. Nigga, what, nigga?
Bro, we all going through stuff. Like, man, like you have a choice. The responsibility is up to you for if you want to be happy or not. Cause you don't know how good you got it, man. People take for granted how good they got it, and these guys that are out here super emotional, super sensitive. Like, man, dude, stop being so sensitive, bro.
Man, you got to get out of that emotion because most of this shit is connected to a woman. You feel me? and when you see a man going through emotional and being so emotional, it's got to do with something with the house, with the home, with the woman that's connected to him, that's giving, that's breathing that into him, bro. When she's breathing that good vibe into you and everything's good, you're not that emotional. You're moving more as a man. As soon as you going through that shit with this girl, this woman disrupt your emotions and got you unhappy or off your shit, now you so emotionally, you looking for that. You're looking for what your woman should be giving you from everybody else, even your homeboys and your goddamn brothers and your male cousins and your uncles. Like, bruh, you need to sit your ass down, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You need to go back to get yourself together, man. Get out your emotional space because you got something. I don't know why this woman put you in an emotional space, bro. A lot of these dudes got in there. In the emotional space off of a woman, man, and that goes back and comes on to another man, and now you going back and forth with a man about emotional shit.
Right?
Who cared for who didn't call who could or should have came and check who? What the fuck?
I'm not going.
How we got to be in this conversation?
I mean, but somebody, I'm not gonna cause I'm going through something. Bring that on my job. You understand what I'm saying? Or outside the situation that doesn't, I'm not going to let one situation affect the other. For me, for example, I had a pretty rough week. I was in the hospital last week.
Correct.
But I was messed up pretty bad. You know, I'm putting it out there. I was messed up. People that don't know, now you finding out on Facebook, I was in the hospital from Tuesday to Sunday.
He back though, man.
I'm back. But
Nigga, we made it.
With that being said, that was a pretty rough week, right?
Mm-hmm.
But today, you wouldn't tell. You know what I'm saying? I went to work, went to work during the week, and which against a lot of people's advice, but it's because of the type of individual I am. I don't like sitting around.
Yeah.
But I wasn't feeling sorry for myself and wanted pity from my friends or let that affect. We had a phenomenal day today.
Correct.
And I didn't let one affect the other, especially I'm coming out to an event we're doing. I'm not letting it go. I'm not going to let it affect the other thing and be like, oh, don't nobody care for me. You know?
Yeah.
I was in that mug in the ER, balled up in the damn, they had me 6'6". I'm 6'6", y'all. Balled up on one of them tables that had a baby on. But I didn't let that bring me down or, oh, don't nobody care for me, and crying, feeling sorry for myself. No, man.
You gotta man up, man.
Cowboy the fuck up.
You gotta man up, man. At the end of the day, no matter what we going through, man, as men, you gotta man up, man. And you should never look for another man to comfort you.
That's right.
Ever, man. Anybody that's a man, don't ever look for another man to comfort you. Never. All right? That's a woman's job or your job. You comfort yourself. All right? You just look for brothers to be there for you. Be there with you. You know what I'm saying?
I called you from the hospital. I was like, hey, man, you need anything? I was like, nah, dog, I'll let you know I'm straight. But I went over there. I didn't have that reaction. Going through what I was going through that week, that another type of and I was jacked up. Like, I went over there, man, you don't care about me, thug. What? No. If there's something I can do for you, cool. If not, I'll let you know. We gonna keep it pushing.
But another contribution to these dudes having all these emotions, man. Like I said, the biggest contribution is, of course, the way they grew up with their mothers. That's where they get all that emotion from. But the females they mess with, that contribute to it too. Like they like that emotional shit. You know what I'm saying? And they need to stop. They need to tell these men to man up, man. Like, you gotta tell your man to man up.
But
tell your man to man up.
They'll be complaining about it if the dude is too sensitive or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you can't have it both ways. You can't have a dude sensitive.
These emotional niggas be in their house arguing with these bitches like they the same sex.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
I'm not getting ready to go back and forth with you.
That shit be going on, man.
I ain't getting ready to do it.
It's too emotional, man. We gotta stop that emotional shit, man. Ain't nobody got time for that boogaloo
bullshit. Shout out to Charlie. Shout out to Hammer today. And Charlie, that was like watching real life Sanford and Son.
That's a fact.
Oh my God.
But
shout out to everybody that came out to the races today too, man.
For real. But the emotion thing, man, we gotta stop that, fellas, bro. We are here together as brothers. We are here together to make this shit hold the men generation down, the men race down for the ladies. We can't be sitting around here trying to pamper each other and put each other on our backs and patting each other. And in Jamaica, they take the baby and say, "Ush, ush, ush." You don't pamper men like that, bro.
Right.
And you should never. I don't ever go to my father to get pampered. I go to my father for advice, for him to understand where I'm coming from, and he can make me understand on a different level.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't go for him to be like, "Come here, Arius, come here, me get you a hug." Nah, bro. I don't want no hug. I don't want no man to pamper me, bro. I don't want no man to come for me. I don't want no man to be caring for me. That's not your job. That's for a woman. And I would not do it for you.
Be a listening ear sometimes, but I don't need one of my friends to hamper me, to coddle me. Hey man, look, give yourself about 2 seconds to cry about it. You know, not cry literally verbatim, but like
if you gotta go cry, that's between you and yourself.
That's fine.
Yeah, go do your shit.
And then come back out, clean your face, and cowboy the fuck up.
But that's if you gotta cry, that's on you as a man. But real talk, that crying shit ain't gonna do nothing for you. It's a waste of time. But I'm not gonna knock you if you cry.
Because the world is not gonna cry for you.
Exactly. You crying is not doing anything for you, bro. I'm telling you, all you doing is
you
letting
need to be solution based.
Exactly. Just crying in sorrows. You know what I'm saying? Like they say women like to have pity parties, right? They just want to come around and complain about shit. Nobody leave with a solution and just like to hear each other say, "Yeah, me too. That's fucked up, girl. Okay, bye." Men are not like that. That's not how we're supposed to be. When we come around and we put shit on the table, there's always somebody there with a solution, bro.
That's what we're putting things on the table for.
That's why we put on the table, so we can work out a solution.
I don't need you to tell me, feel pity for me and pity party and look, okay, look, I'm bringing you this problem because I'm valuing your mind and I need you to help me figure out a solution.
Correct.
I don't need you to get emotional with me and be feeling.
Correct. Don't keep me down. Build me up. Don't keep me down. Let's talk about the problem. Let's talk about the problem I'm having and deal with a solution.
Yeah, help me.
I don't need you to come dwell in the problem with me. You know what I'm saying? And like, for real, dog, what else she did? Oh, dog, man. She does wrong, man. Man, we don't, well, man, we gonna be like, word. First thing you know, okay, well, you need to go do this. Yeah, exactly. That's it. And then you're gonna be like, but you don't care that she did not. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. And you be like, what? Oh, you don't care about me? You said it. Man, go the fuck up, man. Man up, bro. I'm not gonna get into that pity party with you.
If you're not that type of person and you're a driven, calculated man, you ain't even gonna want that type of person around.
Yeah, but you finding out this later because a lot of friendships is getting broken up lately nowadays. Niggas is doing this shit over shit like this. And it's just happening because niggas is snapping nowadays. That's why these women, of course, they done said that like the suicide rate for men is up.
Yeah, suicide rate for men.
We always
way
higher than women
because a lot of it's a lot of pressure that comes with being a man,
bro.
But that's part of being a man.
Suicide is up. Homicide been up because niggas kill more dudes, other people than themselves because of their emotions.
Right.
If everybody was supposed to kill themselves because of their emotions, a lot of dudes won't be in jail. They'll be dead.
Right.
I'm keeping it real. But because they could go to jail, they could kill somebody to go to jail, instead of killing themselves, they kill somebody or other people. Right. But at the end of the day, it's because of their emotions. That's all they doing this shit for. Because they sitting there, you out here on the streets, a nigga bump you.
Your emotion.
Yeah, a nigga bump you and you're like, look, this nigga bump me, He kill his nigga, you go in jail, niggas bump you on there, you be like, all right. Nigga, you could have sat down on the fucking street.
You ain't doing that in jail. But the thing is, though, like you say, Thug, man, like, if you a man and something does happen like that, when you step on your shoe or this and that, you better not just operate in emotion, because your ass going to jail.
Exactly. Over a shoe step, a dirt. Bruh, that should be, I grew up in an era, that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And it was very normal. Even in Jamaica, you can't step when I'm on bullet, I'm on clocks. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get killed. Right. So it's the same thing here. You step on niggas, Nikes and all that Jordans, it's a problem.
Because you operate in emotion, what you gonna trick yourself off the street?
It's stupid emotions, bro. It don't make no sense. Even the other one, you could be out there and a white man say, "Shut up, nigger, you nigger boy." Who the fuck this nigga? And then you go do something to this man, kill him, and you go to jail. And the white man them there lock your ass up to my nigger. Get your ass in your cell, nigga. What you gonna do to him? You be like, all right, you gonna go to the cell, right? So what's the fucking difference? Yeah. Why kill this nigga or go there with this nigga to end up in jail and go listen to this white nigga? It doesn't make sense. It's emotions. And your emotions kick in what you can do. But when you can't do it, you calm your emotions down and be like, I can't hit this correction officer.
Facts, you're more calculated. And
exactly.
As a man, you got to be calculated.
And that's what I'm telling niggas. Because you can do shit, That's why you can't be emotional, because you'll do it. Out here in the streets, a nigga call you this, you do it, because you can. They put you behind bars and you can't do it, your emotions, now you're gonna fucking chill, right? So that shows you that you're only acting off of fucking emotions.
Yeah, me personally, man, I have to operate in, okay, I do this, what's next gonna happen? So I have to operate in fact.
Exactly.
And I can't never let the emotions get the best of me, because I might make the wrong step.
And like I'm gonna say it again, there's nothing wrong with being emotional. It's acting off of your emotions.
Right.
Like right now, y'all can hear me talking. I'm like, damn, this nigga talking all this shit. And he emotional as fuck, right? Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with being emotional. It's emotional. It's when I go act on it.
Right.
That's when you done fucked up.
That's when you done fucked up.
Okay. So everybody,
not thinking about what's the next step.
Yeah, it's a feeling. If you don't feel shit, you're not human. You just got to know how to not make it affect you in what you do. Right. And that's the art of it all. I'm not telling you not to feel it. I'm telling you stop acting on it. Period.
Right.
Don't move on that. You a man. You cannot do like that. You cannot move like that as a man in this world. Because as a black man in this world, you cannot do that shit,
You can't go on these folks' jobs if you work for somebody. We all technically, as a business owner, even I still work for somebody, because I have clients, if I don't do what I'm supposed to do.
Correct.
That they will not utilize my skill set or my
services
if I operate and, just do what the hell I want to. So, but going back to what I said, you can't go on these folks' jobs and because, somebody called your name or they did something you didn't like, you operate in emotion, then you jobless. You ain't got no money to support your family. And then you going home, you don't have any money to support your family or your kids. And then your old lady looking at you crazy, and because of what? You operated off emotion.
Exactly.
That's stupid.
Same scenario at the job, and you don't have a boss there that you don't like, or a coworker there that was fuck with you, and you've been dealing with it, and you're controlling yourself. The minute something happened at home or something else emotional, and you go to work, you have that I ain't taking this shit today attitude. Now you go in there and react off of emotion, cuss your boss out, swing on your coworker, lose your job, get locked up, You know what I'm saying? That was all emotions, my G. And then you like, people, I'm tired of this shit.
Well, you're going to have to be tired of it, because that's a feeling sometimes. As a man, I don't like my job necessarily, but I do what I have to do because I'm a man. I have people depending on me. So I can't think about emotionally how I feel all the time. I have a saying that says, sometimes, my mom used to say it. She said, sometimes you got to eat cat shit with a toothpick. It might be. I mean, it's a country saying, I'm from
That's
Georgia.
Country as shit.
Hey, man.
Eat cat shit.
Sometimes you got to eat cat shit with a toothpick. So
okay.
You know how you go around and
break that down.
I'm gonna break it down. You go into you're at a fine dining event. You're at a suit and tie gala. You're at a business banquet or something. They got the guys with the waiters or the waitresses
correct,
with the hors d'oeuvres, and they got the watercress sandwiches with the toothpicks in it, and it's fine eating, and they're all caviar and toothpicks and stuff like that, and it tastes good, right? Well, sometimes at the end of that toothpick is cat shit. It's some shit you don't want to do, and as a man, you can't operate in emotion, because sometimes you're gonna have to do a job you don't want to do. There are work-life decisions. There are work-life choices.
Facts.
Sometimes you're gonna have to miss the birthdays. Sometimes you're gonna have to miss sometimes you're gonna have to celebrate Christmas in January. You know why? Because you're a man, and you can't afford in this world to operate in emotion. You gotta operate in facts, because what? I have people to depend on me. If you want to be a provider,
bruh, you gotta learn how to put your emotions on the side, because you can't make money and prosper in this world with dealing with your emotions.
Right.
Because there's gonna be people you're gonna have to do deals with. There's gonna be people you're gonna have to fucking work with, do business with, that you ain't gonna have to like. But you gotta like to do business and make money.
I didn't like that.
You gotta like to make money, my nigga. And if you like to make money and do business, you're gonna do what you gotta do.
That's right.
Look at Adidas and Kanye West. They had to call that nigga back, right? Whether they like it or not, nigga, you're gonna figure this out, because guess what? It's about
Either
business.
We're gonna lose $2 billion, or we're gonna pay him $500 million, and we're gonna swallow this pill.
Swallow that pill and make a point. That's what I'm trying to show people, that they started off with emotions because they was going off of that dumb shit. Then they had to come back. Somebody up there said, dude, we got to get this shit on the side and get back to what it is.
That's right.
And what it is business.
That's right.
I don't care what his thoughts is or how I feel about him. I know how I feel, but I'm not gonna act on that. Right now, we gotta act on business. And what's in front of us. And that's what we gotta get back to, man. All y'all fellas out there, man, y'all need to get back to stop being so acting on your emotions, man. Because if you could stop being so emotional and get everything so
You'll get
emotional,
farther.
then you probably won't act on them that much. But focus on what you need to focus on. Stop focusing on your emotions, because trust me, that's all they are. How you feel. Nothing else goes past that. It's only about how you feel. The world is acting the exact same way. The job is the same way it was yesterday. Your bitch is the same chick she was yesterday.
'Cause everybody's
gonna be that tomorrow. But guess what? You're the only one in your feelings because of how you feel. Grow up, fellas. SYO, we signing out. State your opinion. Every week, we here for y'all.
Every week we're gonna be here, y'all.
And we ain't gonna stop. All my ladies, we love y'all. We got something for y'all next week too, all right?
That's right.
And we got a
special
guest. We got a guest next week
Coming.
for y'all. And she gonna come try to represent,
Lord
for the
have
ladies and all that.
Shout
So,
out.
Thug Rider, Big Hurt, Dwayne,
Yeah.
Peace.
SYO, baby. I like it. The best every day of my life. I am blessed.